Put up a Mac, you're somebody. Yeah, start online. So we're right here at this is Broad Street. The DHL. So kicking up again another wonderful Saturday morning. First Saturday for that matter of fact, and you know, first Saturday is a customary Saturday where but look at Broad Street this morning. You know, when the president talked about the city be clean and thanks to the city mayors, the city's mayors, Painesville and Painesville and all. So we're here this morning, Mayor John Shark Shafai again, making sure his city is living up to it. So you see the city corporation team cleaning up the Broad Street. He's giving instruction. This man is more like a teacher, and himself working, and also so he just said there's been a big thing with the city street sellers and all. They're all supposed to be part of this project, but this man and his everything, he's here doing this. Welcome to MCC TV, y'all. So this is GD Bank, a new office center. They had a sign erected here, and it's ordered that they remove it. But they removed the sign and had it, the dirt still plays on the sidewalk. So the mayor is enforcing that they have this sign removed. So first Saturday clean up. Everyone's supposed to stay home, clean up in the morning, sweep their community, and make sure that everything is good. As you can see, this guy is sweeping in front of his business center, and then he will have this package, and then the corporation can pick it up as the routine. So stay home, clean your community, clean your surrounding, make sure that everything is doing well. So that's what we're doing. So lots of people want to come and all doing all these things. Mayor's coaching at the same time, telling the people what they are to do. So now let's take some comments. Leave us a comment, share us your opinion, share us a view. Let's work on this. And thank you guys for the territory. That is not how you're supposed to say. Okay, done what? What is it? What is it? I think you guys can take the dirt from Douala. He said, no, he's right. You know, sometimes if you don't understand what's happening, you just speak. So he's not wrong to say, come and take the dirt from Douala. Douala is a borough, and Douala has a governor, and the governor is responsible. MCC only supersedes or supervises all those different areas. So for MCC going to Douala to work is there to buttress the governor's effort. So Monrovia City is where the mayor's covered. So the mayor works in the entire Monrovia City, making sure that the city, like the city centers, are all updated and clean. There are different other centers, right? So the borough, township, Gowler Township, and all the township, they all have their governors who were appointed by the president the same way the mayor himself was appointed. So it's like telling the president for Ghana to go to Nigeria to clean up when everybody got their own mandate. So the boundaries are there. So Douala is within the township of Newtown, the borough, and they have their governor. So when these part of dirt are taken from different parts of the borough and brought on the main streets, then the mayor and his team buttresses the governor's efforts to come there with front-end loaders and trucks to remove those dirt. But if you are talking about coming to Douala to come and clean up, that's where you see the Douala people that got their own group. They're also cleaning up. They also do cleanup. They will clean up, they'll collect the dirt from all in the area, they collect the taxes and everything. So this is something that is organized. It's not something that because you see dirt somewhere, you just gotta tell the mayor to come and clean it. Some people will even see dirt as far as ELW Junction and say they will call the mayor from Monrovia to come and clean up. You guys should understand it's Monrovia City. It's Monrovia City. So Monrovia City is where this man operates. You've mistaken Monrovia to be Monterey County, and then you will want this man to be all over. So everybody got their own job description, their own end-to-end point, start to end point, and so for you who's saying that the mayor should leave the city and go to so for the mayor to leave the city center and go to Douala, leaving the city where he's supposed to operate as his main instruction point, and go to Douala this morning only because the man in Douala area saying that dirt on the street. He's not calling the governor, of that township, but he's calling the mayor to come. We understand that the mayor is the head that supervises all the areas within the Monrovia environs. But at the end of the day, Monrovia is where his focus should be. So, Chief, we're not going to open Augustus Vega. We're not going to open a geographic class or history class to tell you about those things. The same way somebody will tell you, say, you have district number 8, district number 9, and then you say the man in district number 8, if something happened in district number 8, you should leave. And township, the borough township has a governor that is appointed by the president himself as the mayor. So he has his jurisdiction, his constituent. The mayor supervises those governors within the Monrovia urban area. But at the end of the day, Monrovia City is his jurisdiction, is his point. So sorry for the break-in. Sorry for the break-in. We're having network problem. So Augustus, so Ruben Cooper, Augustus here. So okay, talking about painting Abdullah Sharif. Now you see, this is something that you all should know. This painting thing is a major concern for the mayor and his people. But I think we'll try to see whether we can have boats or something. The ordinances that was crafted that has been crafted years ago. It gives, there are a lot of things, my brothers, let me tell you, right? So they say every December should be the time for people to go ahead to paint. So imagine if it's not December and you go walking to somebody, you didn't mail, seeing all this thing. Look at this thing here. Look at this place with this green thing on this wall. But because you cannot go, the people got laws on the book that they call ordinances. They say the ordinances say people should paint in December. They may go now to go find somebody to go do the man carrying the code. People carrying the city corporation of code only because they're trying to enforce. They carry the code. Then they go to look at the ordinances that are supposed to guide. The ordinances are like the commandment to guide the mayor or the governors in their operations. You understand me? Then now, guess what? They go down and say, oh, let's go find the people here. These people, just imagine, look at the green wall on the building. Let's go find them. And then the people go to court and say, not December. So all these things, the mayor and his legal people, they are trying to revamp or work on those things that, these complaints, these things, because the 1979 ordinances is not applicable to this 2025. There are a lot of things that were said because of the way the city was, but now the city is overpopulated and too many buildings. So imagine all these things happening at the same time, and this mayor having to be the one to be presiding over the city at this time. You cannot go to these people and say, let's go close them down, shut the whole building down because they're not paying. Because the people on Facebook saying they're not paying. Yeah, the city is not beautiful because they're not paying, but they say only in December. So now, we can't do anything now, we gotta wait for December. So when we hit December now, before we start making argument with them, before we start finding people and start suing people. But above all, truth be told, the mayor himself is aware that the beautification matters. If they paint their buildings, look at that one. If they paint their buildings, the city will be fine. All the sweeping, all the cleaning we're doing, we're just doing it. But we have to, before you shut down somebody's building because they ain't paint. It's law, it's legal. So all this thing takes time. And so the mayor and his legal team are actually working hard to see how they can adjust most of these laws on the ordinances to be able to suit or work within the present day reality. Monrovia is overpopulated, and all these things. Now the same thing is, you tell the people put trash bin. You put a trash bin there for PET bottles and plastic bags. They will not do that. They will take bigger things and put it in the trash bins. Now they have to remove the trash bins because they don't understand that the trash bins are meant for what? Plastic bags and bottles. Somebody will take the whole 2 weeks, 3 weeks dirt and bring it and put it right there. So a lot of things happening. So gradually, as they're also working on the legal part, the legal framework, of the Monrovia City Act and the city documents to be able to suit the current realities, we just have to be managing things gradually. Because this mayor, I tell you for free and for fact, that's why he makes it his responsibility to get in the streets every first Saturday to see the works that has been done or carried out by all his directors, those who are responsible for enforcement and those who are this. And it's surprising to know that people will come in contact with the mayor and like Bruce themselves who's selling in the street will come in contact with the mayor and be like, oh chief, there's one. They will bring complaints from their day-to-day engagement with the people. So I tell you, it's not the mayor taking it dirt from your house, bringing it on the road. We ourselves making this dirt. Most of the people making this dirt are people that sell in the streets. They're selling water, they're selling mineral water, they're selling biscuits, they're selling everything. When they finish, the people who buy it, drop it right there. So now, get to know that when these things are happening, the enforcement ongoing and everything, where you think you will be able to arrest even 1,000 people to carry them. a day. And then you have to take even 200 to say you carry the coat for a fine a day. You know, all these things are processes. So most times you have to tell them, oh, don't do it. You want them again, then you go back again to the same old process, the same old people. People just have to be human sensitive. They just have to understand what it is, what the city needs to look like. It's not only the mayor's responsibility, it's you and our responsibility. You got to know that when you drink the water, put the bottle in your hand for just that 1 minute or 2 minutes fun or trash bin to put it in. But no, the same place you drink the water, you throw it to another place or you throw it to the same place. So this exercise about the first Saturday cleanup is to encourage you, residents, to even clean in your community or join the Monrovia City Corporation and let's do it. There's a group right now on Randall Street, the group of the 70s, 80s, 90s born. They're collaborating with the Monrovia City Corporation. They are also part of this process cleaning up today. So you can be that leader in your community and say, oh, I want to join the Monrovia City Corporation next Saturday. I want to do this thing. I want to do that thing. And with that, everything will just be okay and easily done. Okay? So I tell you, we have to work together. So let's join the Monrovia City Corporation on this first Saturday cleanup. Be a part. Now, a few days ago, you heard people demonstrating. Street sellers say, "Oh, the people not giving them a chance to do this. The people not giving them a chance to do that." They had an agreement with the city corporation that they would join the Saturday cleanup because they are some of the guys who are mostly or mainly making the dirt in the city. But come to think of it, today they're not in the streets. And you're not supposed to come in the street till after 10. But look at people now have already started selling. So when you come and say, oh, you're not supposed to be selling by now, then it becomes a problem. And they'll start saying the people, stopping people from selling. You know you're not supposed to be here, right? Because the same plastic, the woman will drink it and throw it somewhere. And you will not be responsible. So take this thing from here. The folk clean up and say stay home and let's do this thing. Y'all will come again and still make it sit there while the folk clean up. Then you'll go home on protest and start yelling while the folk stopping up. So this is it. We're going around showing you it's 10 o'clock. You're not supposed to be selling until 10. But the same thing. By the time you start to enforce, start to pick up all these people, the next thing you will see some politicians will just jump into it. Oh, they're arresting the people. Oh, they're carrying the people. Oh, the government don't want the people to make their living. All kinds of things you will be hearing. But it's just that one rule. No selling till after 10. It's still 9. They're already in the street with a plastic bag and all these things. So we're going around. You see all this dirt. The team will come and clear this up, and they'll be finished with all of them. And people will come back in the streets and start to make the dirt. When you start to tell them that, okay, we have to put them in locality, different points, and cleaning every first Saturday. The mayor is on the streets, and we are going street to street, inspecting and checking up on violators. Because there are people who, trust me, tell them 10 o'clock, they will come on the street, and it won't even be 10 o'clock. And then it will become a problem. So let's go around and see what's happening. This is Monrovia City, your own city. The owner said this is what it looked like this morning. Okay, this is what it looks like this morning. Okay, and we're on Randall Street. This is what it looks like this morning. Everybody just in front of the store waiting for 10 o'clock. These other groups in cleaning their street. That's what it is. That's what it should be. So don't sit there and be looking for blame. Ask question. Let's share our views on this life. Let's go share your comments, share your thoughts on the first side of the cleanup. You could probably give us some advices, some tips, some things that we can use. So we in front of the Electro World, one of the biggest electronic business in Liberia. As you can see, this center is a jam, overcrowded center, but guess what? We make sure they clean up, and then the cleaning team will come back again and go over the exercise. It's an everyday routine, and most of you can bear witness that you see the city is improving. As the president said, the city has improved over the past times, and especially the system of cleaning in the morning, cleaning in the afternoon, and also cleaning at night. So there are different teams that clean up. So today there will be another program right here with a group of the 70s, the 90s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. They'll be having a program here, giving back to the society, giving back to the people. And so they'll be doing this for some less privileged people. So this is what we're talking about. In form of buttressing the effort of the Monrovia City Corporation. So these are some of the people. What's up, buddy? So the 70s, the 80s, the 90s people are here. They'll be partnering with the Monrovia City Corporation. All our big people. So the group of the 70s, represented at least me or him, okay, was doing this. So he's right here on the street, on the Broad Street. They're coming down. No, they're not reached right around here now. They're right around. So you see the city how it's clean, the work ongoing. I see Fresh Ball Wiggle. Yeah, joining the team this morning from the group of the 70s. Now the group of the 70s, 80s, 90s, that people who know that it's a generation of change. So they're partnering with the Monrovia City Corporation today. When you were born in the 70s, you're born in the 80s, you're born in the 90s, you fall in our group. Maybe the 2,000 people will join later. Yeah, but you fall in our group, you can join them. They're open. They have the Facebook page, and there's one of the most popular celebrity DJ and big brother Wiggle Ziggle, the Coin Fresh Ball. He worked with the Hot FM group. You can contact him too if you want to be a part of the team. So they're all partnering with the Monrovia City Corporation today, and also having a giveaway program for some less privileged people right in front of our shop showroom. But it's a number of people that they are targeting. So we'll say everybody must start coming when they hear the announcement and they start running. So when they say those open on
First Saturday?
On first Saturday at 10 o'clock, you see all the stores are closed, and they are picking up all the stockpile of dirt at the first group. The shipping team have piled up, and before 10 o'clock, everything will be removed off the streets, and people can continue their business, and everybody starts to go on their normal activity. Yeah, okay. So we say, somebody said we're safe. Okay. So I need a representative to come for him, tell him. So the guy beside is Steven. Steven's part of us too.
Okay.
So y'all talk to Steven.
Okay. Yeah. Tell Steven and tell him.
So we're all over. Okay. Steven, the 70s and the 80s people. So, Wonders and Dogs been fine. And as you can see, the presence of the Monrovia City Police here enforcing this morning. It's not easy. The enforcement exercise is ongoing. Serious mandate and serious thing happening this morning. So this is the Monrovia City Corporation TV you're watching. I like us to be interactive. Don't just be watching. Share the live. Also make comments. We'll take your comments. We'll be very, very glad to take your comments in whatever way it comes. And you can tell us what you make of the exercise or the exercise, and what you make of the work the mayor is doing. And now he's talking to these people. Let's hear what he's saying to them. Let's quickly grab.
With the children and teenagers, it's right on the grocery. And most of the time, that's what the other business here. We can put on the side.
Saying that we need a safer place somewhere.
And the small children here with y'all, and the plastic there here. That's why I put the salt so you can there, so you can work there. You can the sign and not to be recognized.
So he's talking to them to see if they can relocate to a safer place. He's saying the rain. Sometimes the rain.
Someone shut up also.
But you can be here.
Okay, we agree. Why you want all the city? Why you want all the we just see you today. You're coming here when I'm going to be.
Well, listen. We will work with y'all, and to be able to relocate somebody.
Yeah, man.
Okay? Now. Alright? Yes, Brian, I see right here right now. It's not okay right now. Alright? And you see, the right thing is right?
No one will move. Already. Go ahead and talk to us.
Somebody work here. Some people here are fine. They said something more about physical challenge, right? They can start small, but they can grow. Right? They have got small children. Look at the small children. That mean car roll here. People are not seeing what happening. So who taking care of the children?
Very sad. Going to school. So every Saturday we come, look for our food, look for the rent.
So myself will find something to do with you, will work with you, but you will also consider your safety and the safety of the little children. Not only the place. It's not only the front of the place, but it's also the safety of the children that way. You understand what I'm saying? They want a very young baby. You see the one that's small children there. For them to be in between, you see the other one laying down on the car right there. Right in between the middle of the car. So anything can happen. You are okay. You understand what I'm saying? So this is not for so it's not that we come with taking you, but we say they gotta be safe. Because all the big car and they want all the cars parking, they go in between the car, it's not alright. You think it's okay? No, it's not safe for the children too, right? So we gotta find somewhere. Today I'm letting you know, I'm going to give you today. But I'm letting you know, since you the head, I will work with the people so that we can find a place. When I know you know, then that's better for you. It's better for you, right? But now when you don't want to carry plastic there, I won't see you. So you can know that all things they place.
See the place.
So how I can do it? How I can do it to what happens? If they give it to one person? So how many different people here? I said, don't get this. Don't get
Yeah, your way. Your place way.
the next day. It's okay, Papa.
The honorable man on the ground, he get to talk to her.
The honorable man is okay. So, I was asking you, I said, so how many families here?
Everybody here are living in the family. And we don't live in one people. But that here we live normally. Normally, here people know us. People that know us. They live far with us. And here they know all the know all that. But now when they come to them and when they come in, they think they call me. They say, call your friend. But we all are here now. People living in the bush. Papa, all the people living in the bush. We are not one people. I mean, I need to go for this.
Two sort of group, physical challenge and physical impact.
We don't live in one era, no one around me. We all coming to the same place.
I think God today can speak to us.
Yeah, I'm concerned about you. It's not only about the place.
For the children business,
For the children, that can be in the car, in between the car, it's a major concern.
Yeah.
For the small children to be in between the car.
they don't come every day.
See,
They want to
but right now we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, almost 12 different small children in here.
Yeah.
Easy in a car road.
We bring it to
So the reason why, so they jump up in there. You know, when I look for it, and in a week, we can get half time. Although, yeah, no have more. No assistance.
So Saturday, to bring in.
We're not happy to be in the condition, but
What's that? We know. That's what we put in. Ourselves, where we live in the green. So this man in the city of green. This city half. Then we hold it. Nobody in Chicago.
All right. I'm walking around right now. We're cleaning the city. I will come back here in 30 minutes. That's some things. Now our friends that are working with us today, they call it the 7th and 8th and the 9th. Tissue, soap and tea there. We'll bring it there. We're going to talk. We're not just talking, so we're going to get it in, we'll come out. But we're not just talking about moving you. Because we want to show you that we're concerned about you. We're concerned about the safety of the children. We got to work together to get a place to say, right in front of brush you, not alright. So I'm going to come back. I'm walking around now before the 10 o'clock. We're going to bring the things in. We're showing you give everybody something. But you got to be able to walk all through their head. If you want to find somewhere more conducive, we don't want the children in the middle of the road. You understand? So we're coming back just in the next 30 minutes. Alright, but I'll tell you the first holiday too. You know my number now. Now you don't want that yet, did that? You told me one of the leaders here, man.
I got more.
They know you, eh? Okay, so we'll work with you. We'll work with you. I'm coming back, I'll go to the leader. Don't worry, because I will talk to you so we'll agree on something. Yeah, we'll work with you, alright? So we'll look around, we'll get a place, we'll give and take. Because when you agree, then I will have to come on the weekend to come to you. But we're not agreeing on our problem now. C'est de la vague, ma peau. No, actually, no. You are going off water, so I come by and
Trailer. Oh, trailer. So what do you make of the engagement, the mayor and those visually impaired people there at the Pavilion Square, instructing the Director General for Administration, making sure. What do you make of it? Rav G. Sifu say let them move. There should be no negotiation. And what do you make of it? The group of the 70s, 80s, they will also be coming back. So you heard the mayor. Let me talk to you, Chief. What's your name?
Well, I'm Giorgio. My last teacher, Rico Sico.
Okay, so you heard the mayor talking to these people right now, and he said he's glad partnering with you guys, the 70s, 80s, and 90s group. But they say you guys going to be giving them some donation. What are some of the things?
We're going to be giving them lights, tissues, because the mayor spoke about it and we concerned about the kids. So the mayor was talking about we put it, while they're talking when speaking. We see we come here every day and we see the kids moving between the vehicles, which is not safe for them. you know, they're over there, and then the mayor said that they're going to find somewhere suitable for them. And then we represented the friends of 70, 80, and 90. We partnered with MCC today, so like I said, we're going to be giving them some of the items, rice, toothpaste, soap, tissues, you know. That's our own way, telling them that despite the situation, we love them, we cherish them, and we're also concerned about their safety. Being over there is not safe. You know, most of the time, when we come to town, as soon as the Texas stop, we see the kids, you know, engaged in the vehicle. So we're here today to partner with MCC, and I also want to commend MCC, who've been doing extremely well over the years. I mean, keeping our safety clean. So if you're going to be out there, if you're going to be part of the friends of the 70, 80, and 90, you can reach out to me. The name is DJ Rigo Zigo. Depending on who knows, another time we're going to be in one of the countries where we're going to be. So I want to say thank you ever so much.
Okay, thank you very much. So that was Rigo Zigo there from the Sons of the 70s, 80s, 90s. They're having a program on Randall Street, and the mayor will be there, but still, we are here following up on the cleanup exercise. As you can see, they're going to be giving some assorted conversation.
We're deep first Saturday, and also every Saturday. What day you're free, that's your come out. They won't fall to the end of the set. That's what get to the end of the set of me. They don't do it. So, when they told they say you protest, you protest, you go to police station, you protest in every day.
No, can't protest.
Every day?
Yeah, I can't protest. You see them.
Every Saturday we go. Last week ago, you get it. Then Saturday, nobody come out. So, come on, people for every day. When I work with because we'll get up for you, you will go, you will protect your tire. Trust me, you will post it. Because they want you can be doing it for you. And when we say, no, we're doing it, you want to put it back. Not protect. So, we're going to no argument. Nobody said that you were right. No argument. I already told them on the news on the phone camera this time. The camera will be fast. So when somebody said the police, I won't see it. So that will be arrested for. The camera will be there on the news.
So the major has so the enforcement, he said the enforcement will go on whether or not because there's been discussions with these people, street vendors, people who sell on the street particularly, that they should be able to join the cleanup. So they are the ones making it dark. They are the ones creating the dark. So they should join the process to clean up. So it's open. And if you can't clean up, then you won't be able to sell on the street. So that's what it is. So Mayor Jones Charles Shafar here with his team, and it's the first Saturday. He's inspecting. And we're doing what we can. So this place there, imagine 30 minutes from now, 1 hour from now, this place will be overly crowded. But again, the exercise is ongoing. We are now pushing Archmont Street. So he's inspecting. Let's see what's saying over here. Let's be interactive. You just drop some conversation, some text messages. Tell us what you make of the mayor. Be blunt, be clear. We'll take it and see what it's like. So the inspection is ongoing for the kind of work they're doing. See how risky it is. You're working here. There's nothing to even be able to guard the rocks that might fall from up there and fall on somebody's head. but I'll be it. Inspection is ongoing. We're on Ashland Street. We're here with the M&E director, the biggest boss. This is my brother. Hard working people. They understand. He's here today with the sanitation director, the M&E director, the director for administration. When the man gets in the street, no joke, no play. Everything is please try and come Douala, Kuwait. Yeah, we always there. We'll come there again, and as the saying, Monrovia. We'll do Monrovia, and then we'll come to Douala. And I'm sure the governor and his sanitation team there are trying the best. And truth of the matter is, the city is challenged with equipment. So you all should understand. Business sanitation.
So in the moon, I hire another person to replace it. And some people can still want to sell. You say the guy had to put back on the road. The full guy that I want to do that. He said he paid tax. So he can nobody can pay. Let me tell you, they also the usual first. He's ready for us. He's ready. He's supposed to be overtaken a bit. You know, you got people in this game.
That's fine. Someone's going to page 2. So we can do
Set a thing up and inspection. And they give it to guys.
Get permit, you get to work, but it's okay you get permit to work. But it doesn't mean you cannot work safely. Because as you nothing letting us say here you go. There's something rolling the front on somebody that passes over there. When you tell the person, sorry. And the same thing is dodging for you. Yes. If they fall down on their car here, one will tell the person, sorry.
Yes, and the same thing is dodging so that you will not sleep.
You understand what I'm saying? So we say when you do construction, when you get a permit, I want that yellow rope and black rope. They can put it there and then they close it to the black rope. The caution tip. So that people cannot pass to that place. And not because you're working there, totally my man, listen, let me tell you something. You know what I mean? We'll follow your quest because you know your problem. You see something black, you won't tell me what. No. The first thing we're expecting for you to recognize what's wrong. Nobody have recognized what's wrong. No, you have not. You defending it. So we get no talk. Get people to come find them, and they will not start the work until they put a caution tip. The first thing. Yeah, I don't want to. All the people passing here, getting fun now. You stay talking. So what's up, what's up?
So this is it. We're walking up here. Imagine rocks. Look at the level of rocks that are here. It's drop on this place and might affect people. So this is a member of the group of the Friends of the 70s, 80s, the year. And Monrovia City Police has also arrived. So the nature has said no, Divan. Let a minute. Let him go get play for you. Take somebody else. Let a minute.
Why they stop building here? They play that. Yeah. The men are running this place. Yeah. Can't get it.
Two flights. Two set of flights.
Okay. So
I think they're going to pay some money for it.
Yeah. So this is very, very risky. Now people will get up all those buildings in town.
Yeah, you're right.
Rescues to the major highways. Other people
that's the Monrovia City major. Using Python this Saturday. Every first Saturday.
So please join the team of Monrovia Corporation. Always make sure to keep your business running
The first Saturday enforcement here in partnership with the group of the 70s, 80s, and 90s. 10 o'clock we'll be on Randall Street, and then
I start arguing on something that you know, at 10 o'clock. Oh. When the close up, you go pay. Yeah, then you can't do this stuff.
Mama, you're close the place, my man. Telling you and I'm telling you, asking question again. You keep it closed when it's 10 and you can open here. You thought it's 10? It's 10? What the time it's 10? So when you give it people, yeah, 1 minute the time you give it, another time you give it, the time you give it. I'm using it from here and stuff, yeah. So look, I just thought 2 weeks ago that there was a protest here where the district representative went down. Hey, come on! Yeah. Ghana Street. Hey, remember you say you'll do package for the people down there? Yeah. I don't forget. The people there. That's what I'm saying. The people there. You're good there, yeah.
Sour. They ain't know what it was. No, man. All the shoes are for us.
Let's go. Chairman, don't talk like that.
Let's see how we can have this is working around for me. So now I'm like me. All the things we finish, one of the project give me was let me again. I say I got to come back. Yeah? I can't get friends say, oh, because you project give me they see my one out there, let's just do some work. You can't say the boat, you can't say the other, you can't say that's what you so please put it together because we allow you to hear. Okay, so your responsibility is to bring right together. Because if you can't bring right together in a week, you will not say it, and they will not say it. So you have a responsibility to unite them. And if they disobey you, amen, is the police man in charge of everything that you will tell them what you're doing. You will listen. They're not paying, they're not keeping the rule, they're not telling you. We will not allow it. Yeah? So let me first say here, so that we can reduce the congestion. I just say amen. Amen. Thank you, sir. I'm not even alone, man. I want to see.
What did now? We did.
So now come here. They are 1 week. You get a good pass. I'm not here in a good pass. Yeah. Okay. So when
Okay, so look at my pro on camera. So the hustle has begun this morning, and it's after 10. So businesses, all the traders are coming outside, and they are doing. One more. Yes, one more. One more. Stop. When I'm in for one, I'm going to make space. So we're on our way to Randall Street, where there's an upcoming program. And check out town.
They all know that I'm